Hello, Aaron Weber here again. If you're watching this video, I assume that you've asked some good questions or requested more information after watching the first video where I went through who Unicity is and what we're about from a make life better, that's our mission, with a health, freedom, hope perspective, with particular emphasis on our products that provide health in an unambiguous, measurable way. The reason I selected those three products is, personally, because they've worked for me wonderfully well and continue to do so. I am a convert to those products on an ongoing basis. The other is because they are category leaders in their space, and in some cases, actually category creators that the marketplace has tried as they will to catch up with and replicate, but not yet been successful in. This video is to give you another framework to ponder or to analyze us on. We invite your serious and rigorous inspection of us. Now, we know that not every comment out there in the blogosphere is going to be complimentary to us. We get that. We just hope that you'll be open-minded enough, sufficient, to be able to weigh us properly and measure us in a way that satisfies whatever concerns you may have, or stimulate some other great questions that we can do our best to answer. The framework is this: 5 points. What's our purpose? Well, this is an overlap with the first video. Our purpose is to make life better. For too many other companies, that purpose is unclear. And I think the purpose needs to be clearly stated up front. To what am I engaging with these people in doing? Well, you're engaging with us and us with and for you to make life better, yours and others. And the irony of that is the only way you can make someone else's life better is to let them make it better for themselves. The side effect of which is it makes your own life better. I don't serve you to make my life better. I serve you to help you make your own life better. Consequentially, mine is made better as a consequence. That's our purpose, simply put. And we do that through health and freedom and hope as defined previously. Research us on that measure. The other is products. We are big on the quality of products, and all too often those in our industry, those in our space, don't take that portion of their offering seriously enough. Yes, they may have some wonderful story. Yes, there may be some wonderful apocryphal happenings relative to ingesting a whole food or changing someone's diet for the better. Wonderful, I'm glad about that. But has it been rigorously tested? Has it been used and beat up, quite frankly, over the years and decades? And are you at version number 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 of that as science improves and as you move your product offering up the scale of improvement and sophistication while at the same time being best in class for that category? Cleanse, Balance, Buyer's Life 7, Activate, other great products fill that category in that way. They are best in class. And in most cases, they are measurable and unambiguous as to whether they're working or not. And, more importantly, they deal in huge areas of concern. Cleaning your body is a big deal. We do it all day externally. When was the last time you did it internally? Balancing your metabolism, your blood sugars, and your cholesterol, your triglycerides. Huge area. Most folks are concerned about or afflicted with that, and if they're not personally, then certainly someone they love is. One of the things we say about heart disease or metabolic syndrome is heart disease affects more than just one person. Because if your system isn't working right, there's someone that loves you or cares about you that is concerned for you or are at risk for it themselves. The next one is plan. The business plan, the compensation plan, the activity plan. What do we have to therefore do to bring that purpose into life and deliver those products which support that purpose? Do we have a plan that does that? Yes, we do. Does it do so properly and well? Is it well thought through? Is it tested? Yes, it is. Yes, it has been. We've been around long enough to go through some cycles of up and down inflicted upon us by circumstance, by disasters and plagues and viruses and all sorts of other nonsense that we've had to work our way through and usually come out the other side stronger. We've also, if I may, had some mistakes of our own making that we've had to battle ourselves through. We've got some scar tissue. What that's done is it's refined our plan such that we know what we're doing, we know where we're going, we know how to get there, and we're getting there. We also know when that external event is looming on the horizon, how to avoid or minimize or negate or get around, over, under, or through that, or if we can't, come out the other side better, faster, stronger, because we've learned how to learn from circumstances thrust upon us. That is a plan. Fourth, people. Do the people you work with inspire you? Do they make you feel like you want to be better for them? One of the best things we can do in our relationships with others is to always try and be a better version of ourselves. That's a great thing. And when you're trying to do that for someone else and someone else trying to do that for you, all of a sudden you've got this wonderful environment where everyone's trying to mutually improve because we're all heading in the same direction, doing something profound that makes a real difference. There is value in working with and for good people that are similarly engaged, similarly aligned, heading in a direction that is fruitful for them and fruitful for you. The last is a point in time or timing. Anytime you've got a number of trends going on in the marketplace that you can take advantage of simultaneously, that's a good thing. Working from home is a huge trend nowadays. Health and wellness is a huge trend nowadays. Prevention, particularly in health and wellness, is an even larger trend. Spending more time with your family, focusing on those that you care about, spending time with them, having the ability to do so. Working in a way that builds a really solid plan B. Sometimes our plan Bs get rocked. Sometimes our plan As even get rocked. And the whole point of a great plan B, which is what I would propose you start out in mindset that this be, is that in time, if and when you want it to, it should be able to become your plan A. We're not presumptuous enough to say, if you've got a plan A, dump it, leave it, come here, start from zero and build something from scratch. That would be a little bit arrogant of us, even though you could. But rather, look at all your circumstances. Look at where you're spending your time and effort. Spend some of that time and effort working on a real solid, genuine, authentic, predictable, sustainable, and therefore compelling and workable plan B. And then over time, your hope goes up, your freedom goes up, and like I said, when and if you want to, you can convert that to your plan A. But ponder this in the context of, this is a solid plan B that has that option for me. Having said all that, start with the product. Too many of our competitors dismiss that all-important category. Your income here, your opportunity here is built on that foundation. That foundation is sure because our product works. It works unambiguously. Start with a product or two or three. Get your own positive experience on them. Figure out for yourself that clinical trial of one that, hey, this stuff actually works. This stuff does what that crazy Aaron guy said it would do, as does everything else we do. But that's the place to start. We invite you to do so. Start those products. Continue your investigation of us. We are confident that we will pass muster and stand up to the most rigorous review you can provide for us. We invite you to do so. Welcome.